arcade sucks!
Oh no. I forgot I had the mods on, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I forgot I had the mods on. Anyway, welcome to Sonic Mania. There's no settings I need to go through because this is the regular Sonic Mania. We're just gonna do a general run through. I don't think we're gonna do... no, because we won't have access to Egg River. So we're gonna do a general run through of Sonic Mania here with some funny mods, I guess, because I feel like Sonic Mania is one of those games that you really don't need the definitive version for. You don't need like a mod that gives you like a definitive version, aside from maybe Megamix, but I wouldn't even say Megamix is a definitive version. I would just say it's a really good mod, like well-made mod that people really enjoy. So I feel like there's no real reason to what is it? Have any like improvement mods of any kind. So it was just a little better, even though I forgot. I guess it works out that I have some funny mods on, because why not, you know? Anyway, Sonic Mania, what is there not to say about this game? This is genuinely one of the best Sonic games probably ever freaking made, if not the best, aside from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course, which is also good. Sonic Mania, or Sonic 3 Knuckles, which is also goated. Sorry if I'm tired. I've been inside all day because I've been inside all day because it's currently snowing, and I'll put up a video on the screen so y'all can see that. It's currently snowing like crazy outside my house. We haven't had snow this much since probably I was like a little jit, bro. Like it's crazy how much snow is out there. Like it's actually kind of amazing to be honest, because of just I've never seen it like that. But anyway, was Red Supersonic, which I actually like his sprite in this. I actually like his sprite in this game. I think it's awesome because I've always said that I really like the Sonic 3 Knuckles sprite more, which I do, but I don't know. There's something about the one in this game that I just really enjoyed. This game, I mean, what is there not to say about it that there hasn't already been said? This is probably one of the best Sonic games ever made. And yeah, there was a time where people were hating on it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Sonic Mania is actually not as good as we thought." Bro, it was because of a Netflix port, bro. Like, first of all, what loser is playing Sonic Mania via Netflix? Alright? That's your first problem. That's your fault. That is user error. That's a skill issue. That's not a Sonic Mania issue. That's a skill issue. That's a user error issue. You are an absolute loser troglodyte if you are playing Sonic Mania via Netflix because you can't afford to pay $5 for this game. Like, this game is $5. Like, not even, probably like $3 at this point. This game is like $3 to $4, right? And you're telling me you would rather pay a Netflix subscription, which is arguably more than what this game costs, to play this game, quote unquote, for free. That isn't even a perfect port because it's Netflix, bro. You're a loser. You are a loser. Get a job. This is exactly why we have people out here like you that think they're better than everybody, and that they're contributing something to society because they posted a black square on Instagram for some freaking reason, or some stupid dumb crap like that, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm such a good person," but no, you're out here buying Sonic Mania off a Netflix subscription because you're a freaking loser and you have nothing in your life contributes. Your life is literally as valuable as a summer ant. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks, and you're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you're sipping the syrup, and at the end of the day, just get a job, bro. Dude, I'm willing to bet, even if you're not old enough to have a job, bro, what's $5? If you actually have parents that freaking care about you and don't suck, which if you have parents that don't care about you and they suck, I hate that for you. But like at the same time, if you actually have good parents that care about you, bro, like legit, like what's $5 out of their pocket, bro? They are obligated to at least give you like $5. Even then, dude, like wash the dishes for like two days, and they can at least give you like $5 off that junk, and you're good to go. All right, like this game is so dirt cheap, you can do it off of 2 days worth of chores, bro. There's no reason you need to be playing it off of your parents probably Netflix subscription, because you're a loser if you're a kid. But if you're an adult and you can't do it, but you would rather pay for a Netflix subscription and then play this game for free over Netflix, you're a loser, bro. You are a loser, and that is the end of the story. I don't care what anybody says. All right, well, we have people like you out here on the street that could literally just be doing anything other than sitting around on the internet all day complaining. You could literally be doing anything, contributing to society, literally. But you choose to sit watching Netflix Stranger Things or whatever the frick, talking about some, oh man, we gotta change society, bro. Get up and do something about it. Go work. Don't sit here on your butt playing Sonic Mania for Netflix, bro. What are we doing? All that to say, I really like this game. It's really fun. After my little hate streak that I know people are not going to really like, but you know, I figure I might as well just dig the hole deeper, because YouTube's already pretty much silencing me for, I don't know what the frick they'd be silencing me for, bro. But yes! Oh, I'm probably going to get copyrighted and freaking... I'm probably gonna get copyrighted in what is it? Flying batteries on. I couldn't think of it for some reason. I should let y'all listen to the music a little bit too. I should do that. But I mean, what is there to say about Sonic Mania that hasn't already really been said though? Because I mean, this game's just perfect in every way. It nails exploration just like Sonic 3 did. It nails speed just like Sonic 2 did. And Sonic 3 did, and it nails platforming like Sonic 3 and Sonic 1 did. Notice how I left out Sonic CD on purpose, because that game, even though the devs of this game really love Sonic CD, they know that the level design philosophy of CD just doesn't work. I really think people only like that game just because of the aesthetics, and that's it, and the music, and that's really it. Most people played it like, I don't know, was CD like Mania where it was just dirt cheap and you could just afford it or whatever? Here I am thinking the level's already over, but it combines 2 into 1. I'm just I'm dumb. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, what hasn't already been said about this game that I haven't already said and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, it's an official... Bro, this is a game made by fans for fans. I think this is a fan game that became an official game. So it's like an official Sonic game, but it's still a fan-made game because it's made by fans. So it's an official fan game, you know? I don't care what anybody says. Everybody's gonna fight me to the death on there like, it's not a fan game. I'm like, no, it is. It's an official fan game. That's what it is. They wouldn't market it as such if it wasn't the case. And tell me something. Tell me something. Out of all the fan games you and I and my other YouTube friends have played, can Sega make anything remotely close to how good this game is? I'll give you an answer. No. Unless we're talking about 1994 Sega, where, you know, they had the ball with Michael Jordan and or not Michael Jordan, what the frick, Michael Jackson, and they had the, you know, how did that clip me? I was out of the range of that. That's insane to me. Anyway, if you're out of the daggum, if you're out of the, You know, if you were talking about Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where you're in that kind of business, maybe. But this is not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You know, this is Sonic Mania, which is probably one of the better Sonic games we've had made in recent years. Even though I know I'm someone, a lot of people like to think I just hate Sonic straight up. And think my opinions on Sonic is just kind of like bad, even though I feel like I have very grounded opinions on Sonic as a fan of almost 20 years at this point, you know? Like when I turn 27, I'll have been a 20-year fan pretty much, right? And I'm 24 right now, so I'll tell you everything you need to know. But it's like, I feel like I have some pretty solid, okay, like maybe even lukewarm opinions about like Sonic, right? But like, a lot of people like to think because I hate Sonic CD and Adventure 2 that I just hate every other Sonic game. But it's like, bro, I think CD's mid. I don't actually like Sonic Adventure 2. Like, that's the only game I don't like. But it's like, I feel the same way about Sonic 06 that most of the fan base does. I think it sucks. I think Sonic Forces sucks, and I think it's really mid. And the only reason I don't like Sonic Forces over Sonic 06, even though I hate Sonic 06, is because Sonic 06, you could at least tell they tried and were just barred down by the time constraints of that game. Whereas, like, Sonic Forces, they just blatantly didn't try, and you can tell by looking at the game. Which is what makes me so mad about that game and why I think it's worse than Sonic 06 in that aspect, even though it's a more polished game, objectively. But that being said, I do think, you know, I have some pretty lukewarm takes on Sonic because, to be honest with you, like, I like most of the Sonic games that have been made. Like, I really do. Like, most Sonic games I like, I only dislike a few of them or think some are mid. And then everybody's like, oh, yeah, well, he hates Sonic. And I'm like, all right, bro. Like, not really, you know. Whoa! Tina. Oh, I didn't do that right. Frick, I'm a loser. Okay. Shoot. Okay, we'll do this. This. So that way we can get his, Oh, I got it. Okay. Ready? Boom, boom. There we go. Got it. Screw him over there. Grab that. Gameplay is gonna change here for a second, or commentary, I should say. Boom. Ha. No! Ah. Frick me, bro. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have, like, pretty lukewarm takes on Sonic, all things considered. So I feel like it shouldn't be hard to say that, like, when I'm glazing a game, I'm glazing a game, you know, because it's actually good. But it's like, I like Sonic Lost World. I like Secret Rings to an extent. I like Black Knight, you know. I like, Colors Ultimate and Origins, you know, like I like a lot of Sonic media that's been released, and that's not me, you know, really, like, I wouldn't say that's me, like, glazing Sonic or Sonic Team outright as a medium of, but I would just say it's because I feel like, and this might be a little crazy to say, but I feel like, in general, I'm more experienced with different types of play styles that Sonic has experimented with over the years. And so, to me, that gives me more of a lens of being okay with certain types of play styles and other things that that Sonic has done over the years, because I played God of War. I've played games with like I played Shadow of Mordor, even though Shadow of Mordor isn't what Black Knight was inspired off of, but still, like, it has sword. Shadow of Mordor has like sword gameplay. I like swords. I think swords are cool. Like, you know, like, and I've played platformers like Jak and Daxter, but I grew up playing Sonic too. You know, but Jak and Daxter, I'll say this, despite how much I love Sonic and how much I've been involved in Sonic for the years, my first introduction into platformers wasn't even Sonic. It was Jak and Daxter. So I was already experienced with the... Whether or not I was good at that game didn't matter, but I was already in the platformer genre, like experienced the platformer genre, and already knew that I liked it because I knew. And then, you know, also Jak experimented with a lot of different things that I personally like. So it's like, when it comes to Shadow, I haven't played a lot of Shadow. As you know, we were playing it on the channel there for a while, streaming it, and I just haven't really been in the mood to really play it. But it's like, in that same vein, it's like, I don't mind the gun gameplay of Shadow the Hedgehog, because it does the same thing that Jak did. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you know, Shadow took after Jak 2, because at that time Jak 2 had come out, because what, Jak 1 came out in 2001, Jak 2 came out like around 2003, 5-ish, I think, because Jak 3 was 2007, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, they probably 100% probably got ideas from Jak 2 and were like, oh yeah, a platformer game where you still do platforming and you have guns and you're still moving fast at the same time. Like, they probably 100% got that idea from that game, you know, like, they 100% probably got that idea from that game. And it's like, so I was already experienced, like, I don't know, I always feel a lot of the complaints that Sonic fans have with Sonic is like very just nothing burger. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, a lot of Sonic fans only play Sonic. They don't play other games. They aren't experienced with other Sonic other games. Most of them. Now, that, don't get me wrong, there are a few people out there that actually like, you know, different games and will play different games, and those people, to their own right, are valid in complaining about certain things about Sonic. But there's a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, I don't play anything else but Sonic, and it's just Sonic all the time. Which, like, don't get me wrong, I like Sonic, but I could not play just Sonic all the time. Why do you think I've been trying to expand the content out on this channel, bro? Because, like, I love Sonic, I do, but I can't just play Sonic, man. And I'm glad that I had Call of Duty friends growing up. Even though I hate Call of Duty, I'm glad that I had Call of Duty friends growing up. That helped me to be like, you gotta try different games, you know? But to that same thing, it's like, that's why I feel like I don't mind certain play styles when it comes to... Oh, okay. That's why I feel like I don't mind certain different play styles, because I don't play just Sonic games. I play a lot of different things, and that helps me out at the end. Bro, what is this music? Okay, let's see. Yep. Nice. Sorry, I get a little focused on this boss fight, because this boss fight's actually super freaking fun. You can't really damage boost it, but it is fun. I like what you gotta do. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What does that have to do with Sonic Mania? Not really anything. I just need stuff to talk about, because, I mean, I've played Sonic Mania, like, what? This is like my 4th or 3rd time playing it on the channel, and I already said that I wasn't going to play it anymore on the channel. But y'all wanted me to include it, so I included it. So this will be the last time I play Sonic Mania on the channel. It was like, in that same vein, that's the consequence that y'all got by me giving you this gameplay, is that I don't really have anything to talk about, because honestly, if you really just want to know what I think about this game, go watch like one of the 3 playthroughs of my Sonic Mania. And I'll say this, I think all my Sonic Mania stuff is pretty quality, I'd like to say, but it's like, if you want to just go see what I think about this game, just go watch literally any of that, because then you'll kind of get a good idea of what I think about it. Because, to be honest, my opinion never really changes on this game. I played this game over 100 daggum times, and I still love it just as much as I did the very first time I played it. So it's not like my opinion's ever really going to change on this game. This game's always going to be good. Like I said, it doesn't matter what some crappy random loser on the internet who pays for just Netflix to Netflix and chill, but never actually gets to Netflix and chill because they're losers and don't actually get any huzz because, well, they're a Sonic fan, so they just have their Netflix subscription and then they play Sonic Mania via Netflix, and it's just it's a mess, bro. Like, you're telling me, like, and don't even try to tell me, like, oh, well, I'm a Sonic fan, I have a girlfriend, I have huzz. Bro, shut up. You're just like me. I don't care if I look better than half of y'all, alright? I don't care if I look better than all of you. I have no hose, so you get no hose, as a likewise. I say that like I have, okay, never mind. I'm not, now's not the time to flex, alright? I have never done this. This is hilarious. I just wanted to avoid this thing. That's all I wanted to do, because I don't want to grab into that thing. It takes so much time. Look at how fast you can beat this stage. I also, hot take, I like this stage more than the first act. The first act's great, don't get me wrong, and I like all the new stages in this game, but I think this one's the best. I think this is way better than the second act, especially music, everything. I think it is way better than the first game. Or not first game, first act. That's just me, though. I should have put, like, a hypersonic mod on, too, if I was gonna, you know. The freaking dabbing, bro. Bro, dabbing hits home for me, because if y'all don't know, anybody that's like newer to the channel or whatever, watching this or whatever, if you're newer to the channel, you'll know I live in North Carolina, and dabbing was created by Cam Newton, who like lived in North Carolina, was on the Carolina Panthers. So like dabbing kind of hits close to home to me, because I like was low-key a hater, because like I won't lie, I just did not like Cam Newton. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I just did not think he was that great of a player. Look, this is gonna be weird, because y'all are gonna be like, oh, Baraspy knows ball. Bro, I don't know ball. I promise. This is like one of the most rare occasions of all time you're gonna hear me talk about football in a daggum Sonic video, or even just a video in general. Because, like I said, I don't watch football. I don't watch sports or anything. The only sports I really watch, like growing up and even now, is like UFC and NASCAR, like sometimes. And I haven't watched NASCAR since like Jeff Gordon retired, alright? Like I haven't watched any of that junk. But anyway, like, I did not think Cam Newton, like Luke Kuechly, it was a better player than Cam Newton in my opinion, alright? Like that might be a bad taste, but like, I just never thought he was that good. To be fair, though, this is the Carolina Panthers we're talking about. None of their quarterbacks have ever actually been super freaking amazing. They all kind of just suck, and that's it. Like, they've never really been amazing to any extent. The Carolina Panthers just... We're not good, bro. We've never really been good, okay? That's all you need to know at the end of the day. We're not good. We've never been good. We'll never be good. The one time we were undefeated. We were 17-1. We went to the Super Bowl, and then we lost to the best defense in the NFL, and I won $50 that day. I remember that like it was yesterday, because it was yesterday. No, it wasn't. But it was like, what year was that? I don't even remember, but I was in like early high school. I think I was like a freshman. I was a freshman. I was either a freshman or in 8th grade. So I was one of the two. But I was one of the two, and I was there, and my friends were like, oh yeah, the Panthers are going to win. I was like, bro, the Broncos are going to win. They're the best defense in the NFL at that current point in time. I'm hitting the speed face right now, by the way, just so y'all know. I was like, at that current point in time, like the Broncos were like the best defense in the NFL. I'm like, look, I don't care if the offense of the Panthers has freaking balls of steel. Like I don't care if it's like Superman. like Superman's balls are attached to their offense, bro. You're not gonna beat like basically that's what it is. Like, you got to think about it like this: the offense could be like Batman with kryptonite, but it doesn't matter because the Broncos defense at that time had Superman's balls of steel. You kicked him in the balls and nothing happened, right? Because he had the balls of steel. They were not winning that game. They were set to lose when they like yeah, there's a good offense, but a good defense also makes a good offense, and that's all they needed at the end of the day. And it was wraps. And I made a bet with my friends, and I told them $50 to every single person if the Panthers win, and I said $10 to me from each of you if the Broncos win. $50, baby, $50. That's why I was willing to bet that much, because look, if you're an old person here, if you're an old timer, if you're a regular frequent watcher or subscriber, a person that tunes in all the streams, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. And if you get it, here's how I'm gonna hold on. Here's how I'm gonna probe you. Here's how I'm gonna know you've gotten this far in the video. Timestamp it. Because you already know. Hold on. Let me take a sip of drink. You already know what I'm gonna say. You already know what I'm gonna say. And to new watchers, this isn't ego talking. I have this assumption built from experience. This is all experience talking. I have the data to prove it. Old viewers know what I'm gonna say. I am always right. Baraspy is always right. Timestamp that junk right there if you were watching this far into the video. Timestamp that junk. Because let me tell you something. It's true. I was right then. I've been right about, like, I was right. Well, I wouldn't say I was right. I didn't really make a prediction for the Game Awards, but I was right about Sonic Racing Crossworlds being one of the better Sonic, like being a really highly reviewed game and being good and basically kind of being a Mario Kart killer, but not essential. Like, it was, let's be honest, like, nobody talked about World, and to that degree, like, everybody was booing Mario Kart World at the Game Awards whenever it won. So, like, you know, and we definitely got robbed, but it is what it is. I'm not here to complain about that. But either way, I'm just always right, and I have the data to prove it because I've always been right my whole life. I've never ever been wrong about anything in my life, and if I was, I would apologize. And y'all know I have been wrong before. The only time I was with the comic characters in Crossworlds coming out. People were telling me, they're like, oh, Bruce, but you're dumb, they're gonna do it. Now, granted, it's not for the reasons people think. I did say, look, I don't think they're gonna be in the game, but even if they are, they're only in there for promo, so it's not like I completely was wrong. I still said, like, yeah, they're gonna be in it. It's just, it's gonna be for promo only. And I ended up being right, because that's all it is, promo, for a comic. And for the comics, because, like, what, like, 1% of the Sonic fan base reads the comic. I about said watches the comics, reads the comics. Okay. I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. Freaking Lady Gaga, bro. Bad Romance. I can't. I actually love that song, though. No, I can't, bro. I can't. I can't remember what Press Gardens was either, though. That's the funniest thing. By the way, when you've played this game with this many mods, you kind of just learn to tune out all this stuff. It's probably annoying for y'all, but for me, it's not. So, and the greatest part is you already know the video title is gonna just be what I've been doing the whole time, which I know the video title probably doesn't entice people because I fell off, but you know, it is what it is. I don't care. But nah, frick! I lost my lightning shield, bro. I'm so mad. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, something about football. I don't. You know, I don't even freaking care. I don't even care enough to, like, I don't know. I feel like though, like, sports talk is like low key, like, just kind of common, because, like, okay, if you don't know, I'm a freaking nerd. If it's not already apparent, I'm a loser nerd. All right. The reason I call everybody in my chat and all my fans and viewers losers is because I know what it's like to be a loser nerd too. All right. I'm just as much of a loser nerd as you guys are. See, I don't watch sports, but everyone in my family does, right? So I kind of know ball. I know association ball, right? Like I just know ball by association because my family watches it. So I kind of was like forced to watch it over like, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that. Like I was forced to like watch the game because obviously nothing good's gonna come on. We're not gonna watch the movie. We're gonna be glued to our TV screens, figuring out which team has the better points because, like, you know, sports is just take your ball and move it to the other side of whatever court or something. It's like, that's kind of sus. Like, bro, why do we like games with balls, bro? It's crazy to me. Mama, mama, la 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 la. How did you know? Either way, bro.
We win.
Okay. Press garden, let's get it, baby. I forgot about that bug. This is probably my favorite new stage in the game, though. I've said that before, but I don't know. Bro, like, what is there to... What was that sound? Did you hear that? I've never heard him do that. But, like, what is there to, like, really, like, say in a Sonic Mania playthrough that I haven't already said? Like, that's why I'm just talking about the most random crap of all time. But, like, you're never gonna, like, I don't know, like... Because, like, dude, like... What do you want me to do? Talk about politics? Like nobody cares about that, bro. Look. Everything as it stands right now is in the most unstable state, and I don't lean either way. All right, I don't care. I'm more of a common sense man. All right, that's all I care about. At the end of the day, I care about the truth and the common sense of the situation of everything. Okay, that's all I care about. To be fair, I don't watch the news, so to be honest, like when I see things happen, I'm like, oh, all right, okay, whatever. Like I really just don't care, to be honest. And look, this is gonna be the funny thing because I've seen this a lot where people are like, oh, well, you need to care, and you're a horrible person if you don't care. Shut up, just shut the frick up. Like, I guarantee you, after you make your little Instagram post for the day to make yourself feel good, you just stop caring. It's a performative, virtue signaling, performative act. That's all you're doing. You don't actually care about whatever issue you're trying to talk about. You just care that you look good. That's all you care about. Because then you're just going to forget about it at the end of the day, right? That's why I could care less about what anybody says, and I could care less about what people think about me at the end of the day. Because here's the thing, I'll tell you something, as somebody who used to care a lot about what people thought about me in general, not caring was the greatest choice I ever made in my entire life. I won't lie, because I used to care about everything that people said about me, everything that was said around on the news and everything. I used to care so much. Not caring, bro, was the best thing that ever happened to me, really, honestly, because like it just takes so much stress off you. You can just live your freaking life. That's not to say you shouldn't stay informed. I'm informed, don't get me wrong. What the frick just happened there? I have never seen that happen. That's crazy. That's not to say you shouldn't stay informed, because low-key, like, you should stay informed. Being informed is good, but you aren't obligated to care about certain things if, one, you just feel like you don't care, and two, because other people are trying to pressure you into caring about something that generally you should not even really ever care about at all. Like, bro, I'm not obligated to care about any of these things when I have 10 times more important things to do, like work a job, work a 9-to-5 job, YouTube stuff. I have actual personal things going on in my life to improve myself and become better as a person than to care anything about what anybody says about some sort of news or some sort of weird bad thing happen. Look, bad things happen despite whoever's in office, whoever's ruling whatever country, despite whatever, bad things happen. That's just how it is. That's how it's been since the fall of man in the Adam and Eve times, all right, and in the biblical times, bro. Nothing's ever been perfect, all right? Nobody's gonna be perfect. So stop caring about being performative and just work on yourself, low-key. Is that based? Who knows? But honestly, I don't care. I don't care whether it is or not. That's what I'm saying. Just don't care, man. Like, you're not obligated to care. And you shouldn't let people try to force you to care either. Because that's just cringe. If you're letting people decide to let you care about things that you probably really... Like, because, like, how many times you probably see something and you're just like, oh, I don't care. And then you see everybody around you or just random people you don't even freaking know talking about it and like, oh, but we need to care. Like, bro, you're that much of a loser to let yourself get pressured into caring about something that you probably never originally cared about. Because I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, a lot of people that see things that are posted probably don't care until they get peer pressured into it by other people. Crowd followers, not leaders, crowd followers. And look, this is gonna sound weird, but as a person that in my job, I'm kind of in a lead position, and even doing YouTube, I mean, think about it like this. I gotta represent a brand. I gotta represent myself in a certain way. You know, like, I've got to lead. I can't follow, you know? And that's why even if this may sound bad, I'm telling you, as somebody who's trying to help you improve, because I have been there, done that, I want to improve. You're not obligated to care. You're not. Live your life. Stay informed, but live your life the way you want to live it. And you don't need to worry about literally anything that ever comes on all the time. Just freaking live your life, man. Just do it. Like, live your life to the fullest. Become a better person. Be a hero. You know, never give up on your dreams. That's all you really got to care about in the world, bro. There's a lot of evil out there. And there's not really much that's going to ever happen to stop it. And... I didn't realize Gangnam Style was in this junk. That's hilarious. But yeah, regardless to say, I mean, you don't have to care about every little thing that ever happens, bro. You're not... The only things you should be caring about is things that happen in your family, all right? You should be caring about your family. Because here's the thing. And this is going to sound stupid, maybe, but not really. This is a human fact. This is biology right here. The human brain can only be asked to care about about 150 people and things in its lifetime. That's about as much as it holds. You literally, biologically, cannot be asked to care about every little thing that happens. You literally just statistically can't. Statistically, whatever. I don't know why I have such a freaking lisp talking about that junk, bro. But, or trying to say that word, but I do for some reason, even though I'm pretty good at grammar. Okay, get that. But again, like I said, it's not like you're being asked to, like, it's okay to just not care, man. It really is. It's just okay to not care. You're not a bad person if you don't care about things. It's just care about the things that you feel like you should care about. Because, like, I'll say this, something I did care about when we got more information on the whole Tylenol thing about autism, bro. There was a lot of people out there spreading misinformation. As a person with autism myself, I can tell you, I cared about that kind of stuff because I don't want people that are objectively bad people trying to represent and defend people like me you know, people like me that are these performative people that are trying to, oh, well, you should, you know, this person isn't a doctor. Bro, it came from Harvard. All right, so you're just gonna not trust the Harvard doctors that studied this? Like, bro, I don't really care. I've been made fun of my whole life for having autism, and I've been bullied. I know what it's like. All right, I'm not gonna have you trying to act like you've been on my side when you would instantly probably turn on me and have made fun of me for most of my life. And now all of a sudden, oh, you care because it's this certain. No, shut up, bro. Shut up. Just shut up. Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know why I'm talking about this in a Sonic video of all things. I guess I'm just, bro. There's so much happening that, like, genuinely, it's pretty easy to just, you know, get caught up in a lot of that stuff, which is why I'm just trying to help people by saying, like, just you're not obligated to care, and it doesn't make you a horrible person if you don't care. So don't let people pressure you into caring about things that you probably wouldn't care about, right? Care about the things that you feel like you should care about that pertain to you. Only you. Right? If it does not pertain to you, you are not obligated to care because somebody tried to force you to care. How? I didn't even know that was there. Oh my frick. Okay, so what? Are y'all annoyed yet, by the way? The need for speed. You wanna know what's great about Stardust Speedway in this game? Is that it actually works. Like, it actually has speed. It lives up to its name, because unlike with Sonic CD, you get stopped every 2 seconds because of the way that the level design works. Here, it actually works. Look at this, bro. I'm running forward. I'm going forward. Bro, there's something I can talk about, but I'm gonna piss myself off talking about it. There's actual Sonic Mania fans, or not Sonic, there's actual Sonic CD fans out there that exist, right? They exist, right? They exist. And they will hate on this game, trying to say that it ruined, that it did everything against Sonic CD, despite them being Sonic CD fans. They're like, oh, it goes against everything that Sonic CD did, and the game was bad. Like, bro, you are not him, bro. You like the reason you probably think it's bad is because you wouldn't know level design if it hit you in the face. If it was standing right there. This is how I think Sonic CD fans see the world. They're walking around the city, right? They're walking around the city. And they see a wall. They see a wall. Just a wall. Like a wall. Like, not even just a wall. Like, just a building. The wall to a building. From the outside. And they're like, that's the level design right there. Just a wall. That's it. Nothing else. It's just a wall. That's peak level design right there, bro. That's peak level design, right? That's what they see, right? And then they just run into it, praising it because it's level design. How normal people see the world, bro. Especially if you're a skater. Bro, you get on your skateboard. You hit a sick grind off the daggum stairs, the railway of the stairs, and then what you do is you hit a kickflip ollie over the daggum bench, and you freaking... Bro, the thing about skaters that I respect about skaters, even if people call them dirty hippies, and who knows, maybe they are, I couldn't tell you. I skate, so I couldn't tell you, but I skate only every other... I only skate, like, during, like, beach trips and stuff. Like, I have a skateboard I keep in the back of my car that I, you know, I'll use when I'm over there to, when I'm over at the beach, like seeing my grandma or something, to, what is it, just experience, skating at the beach or whatever, because it's a vibe, but, either way, sorry, I had to lock in right there because of that thing. But like, look, I can at least respect skaters, bro, for creating their own level design. Like, that's what they do. Skaters literally see the world and create their own level design, and it works. But it's like a Sonic CD fan would see a wall and think that's level design. That's IRL level design. That's what they think. And then you have these losers out here that are like, oh yeah, this is level design personified. This is what true level design is. And then you got freaking losers out here that are, you know, doing that. And then you got the actual level design connoisseurs that know what the frick they're talking about because they skate. Okay, hit that. And there we go. The need for speed. All of this in a dadgum Sonic Mania video. And honestly, I can't tell you what the result's gonna be. After the video comes out, I couldn't tell you what the result's gonna be. Whether it's gonna be good or bad. But all I say is at the end of the day, I did it for clicks and views. Everything I said here today, aside from the Sonic related stuff, was for clicks and views. That's all I gotta say. Rage bait at its finest, baby. Wait, oh frick. Oh! Okay, wait. Okay, this isn't too bad, or too dissimilar from the Doomsday fight, so. Bro, what annoyed me when they updated this game is that you couldn't grab it. Like, that's the one, like, dude, you're right there. You could easily grab that thing, and Sonic's just like, no, I'm not gonna grab it. It's like, alright, bro.
We win.
Just decides to not freaking... Okay. Whoa! But yeah, Chad, it's a good day, let me tell you. Like, it's snowing outside. I'm about to play some Arknights infield. Okay. I hit the wrong one! No! Oh, I haven't been this way in forever. Okay, don't hit those guys. Frick them. I haven't been this way in forever, bro. Why does the Totino's theme actually low-key kind of go with this, though? Dun, 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 dun. I've never heard him say some of these things, bro. Like, what the frick? Like, did he just say Knuckles would be so jealous? I think he did. Tails, what a loser. Oh my gosh, I just realized I gotta play freaking Sonic Superstars after this, bro. I'm not even like, I don't know. I don't hate Sonic Superstars. I think it's okay. That's really it. Like, it's just okay. I think the level design is a little questionable in some ways. And rightfully so, because I mean, you know, the lead level designer was the lead level designer of Sonic CD, so it makes sense. And the funny thing is, Sonic CD fans don't even really like Sonic Superstars that much. I'm like, you praise Sonic CD's level design constantly, and then you talk about how Sonic Superstars has bad level design and it's not good at all. Bro, it's made by the same person. You should love this. So Sonic CD fans just constantly contradicting themselves. Part 59, I guess. I don't know. Bro, I don't know why I always go on a tangent about Sonic CD fans in almost every single video I make. Maybe I'm just hung up I'm washed up because my most popular, most viewed video is a Sonic CD video, so in order to stay relevant, I just have to talk about Sonic CD in every single video I ever do, especially when it comes to the classics, because that's just a comparison that's going to be made, especially when it comes to level design, because, you know, Sonic CD objectively has horrible level design that doesn't work, but, you know, and I mean, to be fair, it's a good exemplifier, I guess is the best way to say, or exemplifier, or exemplification. I don't know. I don't even think those are words that I just said. Real words. No! Ugh. I had so many rings. Wait, was there a special stage ring in there? I didn't see that. Hold on. I've never seen that if that was the case. That's actually so cool if there was a special stage ring in there. That's actually so freaking cool if there's actually a special stage ring in there. Okay. Bottoms up. Ding 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 ding.
Cheaters.
Grab that. Bottoms up.
Cheaters.
Bro, I didn't even know for the longest time that you could press down on the D-pad or the analog to like make these bombs fall down repeatedly. I always thought they were just random and you had to like catch Eggman at the most random times to get it. That's what I always thought. No, I can't. Okay. Well, I sound like I can't remember what it is. There's something I sound like, but I can't remember. I reminded myself of something. And now I don't even know what it is. Anyway. Y'all ready to hear Peak? I'm gonna let y'all listen.
Cheaters.
Bro. Even this one's low-key kind of peaked too. Okay, I'll say this. Bro, I was remembering this as I was letting y'all listen. Low-key, I remember when Sonic Mania first came out and I was doing the drop, like trying to perform the drop dash, bro. I used to hold down onto A so hard. Like, I used to hold down on the button so hard. For some reason, it would like hurt my freaking thumb. Just holding down to the button to do the drop dash for some freaking reason. Which, like, dude, the drop dash has become, like, so standard that, like, I don't even mind that it comes back because it's such a good move. Like, holy crap. It's such a good move. But it's also easy to forget. It's also easy to forget that it came from this game. Like, this is where it originated from. And it came from this one. And Sega themselves really haven't perfected it. Like, only fans. This was a fan-created move. I thought I would do the wall dash there for some freaking reason. I don't know what the frick was wrong with me. It's like, fans have made the drop dash work better than Sega officially has. The closest Sega ever got was, what, Superstars? Because they have it in Tails over there, bro. Look at him. Why was bro sitting and hitting that junk, bro? We can all agree I was gonna say, we can all agree I got hoed there, right? Okay. Well, I love the platforming here so freaking much. It's so good. Moonwalking on water, baby. Okay, we gotta be quick. Frick you, Tails, go away. We gotta be quick, we gotta be quick, we gotta be quick.
Cheaters. Cheaters.
Quick.
Cheaters. Cheaters.
Quick. Good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me through. Oh, I couldn't see, bro. He's coming this way. Yes. Come on. Come on. Hit him. No. Oh, we're going to run out of freaking super. Okay, we ran out of super, but that's okay. There's also no music, so that's really awkward. There we go. It's all good. I knew he had one hit left. Wasn't completely, totally worried about it, but... Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. No! Okay, so... If you remember... In the Sonic 3 and Knuckles video, I was talking about how every Sonic game kind of has that one stage that's just like, meh. This one, bro. I always forget about it because who wants to do Sky Chase, bro? Who wants to do Sky Chase, bro? Nobody. It's just so boring. And it hurts me. It actually pains me so hard that they wasted an entire stage of one of the new zones on a Sky Chase zone. At least in the base game. They fixed it in Encore. But like... Dude, and Act 2 is so good. It's such a speed-runnable stage, which also kind of sucks because even though the level design in Mirage Saloon Act 2 is really, really freaking good, it's very, 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 very short. Like, it's probably the shortest stage in this game, I would argue. It's so short because of just the way how speed-runnable it is, and that's kind of how they market it. I was in the air still. You're kidding me. I'm being hoed. This is not fair. But, like, still, like I said... It pains me every single day I think about this daggum stage, bro. It pains me how hard we got hoed with this, bro. Cause you mean to tell me... You mean to tell me... We could have had 2 original zones and they wasted one of them on a Sky Chase section, bro. Like, I get it. You wanted to pay homage, but like, bro... Bro... Like, I'd expect this from a Sonic 2 fan, not a Sonic CD fan, bro. And here we are. Right? Here we are. So bad, bro. It's so boring. I can't stand it. I got that. I'm Totino, the pizza boy. Dude, this stage is so good, too. And that's the only reason it pains me. That's the only reason it pains me so hard. Not this one, but Act 2. Like, I'm just thinking about Act 2 right now. And that's why I'm like, oh my gosh. It just pains me so hard. It really does. It's so painful. Alright, bro. Could you just hurry it up? Ooh, that about hold me. Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? That way. Nice. Oh, where's it going? Got it. Easy. Okay. I'm starting to, like, my depth perception on that is starting to get a lot better. Like, I used to have horrible depth perception with that boss fight. And it kind of is bad, but, like, once you get used to it, it's not horrible. And now I've kind of gotten used to it, so... It's not incredibly bad, like people...
say it was.
Either way. I digress. Let's get it, baby. No, I'm playing. I do remember when this game first came out, though, dude. That junk surprised the crap out of me. Alright, one of the best stages. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this stage. It's so good. I hate how short it is, but it's such a good stage. It's so fun. I mean, dude, look at the speedrun potential. I don't know why I'm so eager to speedrun it and get it out of the way immediately after how much I praised it, but I'm telling you, bro, it's that good. Ah, frick me. And then jump.
Cheaters. The need for speed. The need for speed. The need for speed. The need for speed. Bam. Oh. Bam. The need for speed. Cheaters for me. The need for speed. Like they're made for me. Time to rev the engine. Let's blast some heavy metal.
Yeah, see, bro, you can literally beat this stage in a minute 30, bro. It kind of sucks because, like I said, it's such a good freaking stage. But it is what it is. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to get the 2 hits. It's kind of hard to 2-hit cheese because they remove... Bro, they really removed cheesing from, like, the previous updates. It's really annoying. Or not previous updates, but, like, future updates. Because you used to be able to cheese really hard in this game, and then they just removed it for some reason. They're like, yeah, we don't want you cheesing our bosses anymore. It's like, okay, bro. That's probably why they did it for Superstars now I think about it. You can still do it if you're smart enough, but they just... I don't know what the frick, like, was going on with the devs of this game, bro. They just really wanted you to enjoy the bosses for some reason. They were like, no more cheesing our bosses. At least the hard-boiled heavies. Like, they just did not want you cheesing them for some reason. They were like, yeah, hard-boiled heavies, we want you to enjoy the fight. Eggman! Classic cheese. Let's get it, baby. Bro, I remember when I played this game for the very first time, bro. Oh, how the mighty have fallen since then, because I actually like the zone in this game. But I remember, I was like, oil ocean? I was like, what? Like, I'm not complaining, but like... kind of a weird choice, don't you think? Is literally what I said, and I was like, ain't no way they put this junk in that game. And they did. They put this junk in the game, and honestly, I won't lie, it's a really fun stage in this game. I enjoy it quite a bit. Hot take! I know, hot take, but I do enjoy Oil Ocean in this game. Probably more than Sonic 2. There's just little neat sections of platforming that I really like in this. Because the thing with Oil Ocean in the original Sonic 2, and even in this, it pertains a lot of that in this game, is that in the original Sonic 2, Oil Ocean had a perfect medium of platforming and speed. And if you found that perfect medium, it was a really good stage. I get that it doesn't look the best aesthetically, and that's probably why a lot of people don't like it, to be fair. And that's fair. That's valid. But, like I said, they do the same thing here, where they maintain a perfect medium. Badnik bounces insane, baby. Oh, no. They do the same thing here, where they maintain a perfect medium of platforming and speed at the same time. I don't know why the mod breaks that, but it does. It breaks an already animation that Sonic has, which is kind of crazy to me. Okay, that should not have hurt me, but it did. There we go. Cool. And then I've talked about this in every single daggum video I've made on this game. I'm gonna do it here again. If you do not move, you can do an infinite point sign glitch here. I don't think a lot of people know about this. I don't know how many people actually specifically know about this, but you can do an infinite sign spin glitch here if you just stay here like this and hit the sign. You can just do it. As long as you don't move the controller or anything on your controller, you can just do this infinitely and get as many points as you want, as many continues as you want, and all that kind of cool stuff. How did you know? So, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing that you can do. I didn't want to spend forever on it, though. Alright. And then they bring back the Sandopolis Zone gimmick here, which I also found interesting the very first time I played the game. And it's still a pretty interesting gimmick. I would say it's less annoying in this game than it was in the actual Sonic 3 Sandopolis Zone. Because the ghost, I'm pretty sure, could just freaking insta-kill you, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas here, it just puts down your rings. Oh, sorry. Puts down your rings bit by bit, like the Vulcan Cannon does in Sonic 06. The Vulcan Cannon will take down my rings bit by bit. Friggin'. Okay. Cool. Oh my gosh, the amount of speed I caught off that junk was insane. Never seen that much speed get caught off a slide like that. And maybe I have it, I just don't remember, but... Did Tails actually just... Okay, you know what? Fair play. Thank you, Tails. Okay, jump. I love being a square. Square. Oh yeah, bro. There's something I can freaking talk about that I really want to... Bro, TikTok right now is an infestation. It's a disease. It's a plague on this planet. What am I talking about? It's nothing really specific. Okay, so I don't know if you know, but TikTok has like this like new feature of some kind. It's some sort of like new feature, right? Where basically it's this new feature. It's this new feature where you can like post like it's like this little sticky note looking thing, right? And you just like type something, type whatever. And most people will type like anime opinions, Sonic opinions, game opinions, depending on what side of TikTok you're on, right? Dude, I hate this trend with a passion, because it's a trend. I get it. But dude, TikTok low-key pushes these things like crazy, because I will get multiple of them back to back. I remember I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I used to interact with them in the way of like reading just comments and stuff like that. Now I just don't, because I'm just sick and tired of seeing them because they're boring to me. But like, I see them, and dude, I will scroll maybe 15 times. I'm not even lying. 15, not an exaggeration. Like 15 times before I actually get to a real TikTok. Because all TikTok is now are those little sticky note things, and then an ad, and then like one political post, and that's it. That's all TikTok is. I don't get any funny things. All I want to watch is some random high school kids bring some random stuff to school and laugh about it. That's all I want to see. And I want to see like funny stuff. I want to see like Tahiti, Arthur Morgan, Dutch Vanderlyn Tahiti memes. Those are funny. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see, dude, I am tired of seeing for the upteenth time who wins on a 1v1, or oh man, hot take, but the MHA ending, it's kind of dookie cheeks and it sucks. Like, shut up, bro. Nobody cares. And then hot take, but Silver's actually the best character in the series, and if you disagree, well, you're just wrong, even though he's literally only done 2 things in the series ever. Like, bro, just I don't want to see that. I don't. Just bring TikTok. If you're watching this, which I doubt you are, just bring my funny app back, bro. I don't care. I want to see the funny comments after the funny videos. That's all I want to see. You get nothing on this app anymore. And I gotta watch Instagram Reels, which honestly is probably better. Reels is just better because it's funnier, and they don't add you every single second of the day. Well, okay, I will say this: ads are getting a lot worse on Instagram Reels. They are getting worse on Instagram Reels. I will say that. But at least I can get like me and bro memes and like more My Hero stuff. Like I can just get a lot of good stuff from Instagram Reels. It's not just a bunch of those sticky notes. Hot take this, hot take that, bro. No, I don't care. It's like I was saying earlier. This is exactly what I mean. Like, it's not exactly the same thing as what I was saying earlier, but it is still the same thing. In the terms, I just don't care. When your life is oversaturated by media like that, where it's just all it is the same thing over and over and over again. Bad thing this, bad thing that, opinion this, opinion that, bro. I just cannot be asked to care. You're asking me to care, and I don't. Stop asking me to care, because it's going to make me care less. I had a point in my life where I cared about everything. The reason I don't care about anything now, and I don't care about certain things, is because of the people that made me this way, alright? I know that sounds like super freaking Reddit energy, but, like, genuinely, I just can't be bothered to care about literally anything, alright? I am the way I am because of the circumstances in my life, but I'm also the way I am because of the way I was raised up, which was a very good home life. I was lucky. I can't say that for everyone. And that sucks for those people. I hate that for them. But I was a normal person. Was I even really a Sonic fan because I had 2 parents? Like, is that like a common like Sonic fan thing? Like where they're like, oh, if your parents are not together, you're a Sonic fan? Is that like a common thing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore, dog. I don't even freaking know. I don't know if that's like a common thing anymore, but if that's like a common Sonic fan thing. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta... No! I didn't do that. And I keep having that habit where I'm freaking... Well, not a habit, but I keep having that thing where I'm summoning Tails. Luckily, it hasn't gotten in my way here because the AI is smarter in Sonic Mania. So... He gets in my way less whenever it happens, but... Okay. I don't need that, I'm good. I know what you're saying. You're passing up a fire shield and lava reef zone? Bro, lightning shield is just the best shield of all time, and I don't care what anybody says. I don't. Because, at the end of the day, even if I need it for the lava, bro, just avoid it. Like, what are you, a loser? Actually, don't answer that, because I probably know the answer. It's yes. Disgusting losers watching my daggum channel. Why do I call... And I know what a lot of people are thinking. Oh, Baraspi, you shouldn't be so mean to your fan base. Why do you call them losers? I call them losers because I'm a loser, alright, bro? Like, dude, you're watching me play Sonic the freaking Hedgehog because you like Sonic, and I guess you like me. I wouldn't know about that one. I would assume you like me if you're watching me. But it's like, you like Sonic. I guess you like me because you're watching my videos and you keep coming back for some freaking unknown reason. You keep coming back, but regardless of that fact, you're watching a Sonic video. You were a loser the minute you started watching Sonic, bro. Alright? And I say that as a fellow loser, alright? No, well, but no, well, what? How did you know?
We win.
We win. All right, baby, let's get it.
Time to rev the engine.
Time to rev the engine. It's the way he says it in the little... Hold up, I gotta do it again. Time to rev the engine. It's so funny for no freaking reason. It's so funny for no reason. I know I'm brain rotted. Oh, what the frick was that? I just got so absolutely hoed. It's not even funny. Let's hit it, baby. Breakthrough shortcut. But yeah, no, dude. TikTok is just so like that. And then also, bro. I mean, look, I might have my fair shares of problems with TikTok, but bro, the problems I've been having with YouTube since 2025 and so far 2020, like the first month of 2026, nothing has changed. Tails, you absolute freaking loser. This was your fault. That was your fault. Y'all literally cannot say that was not his fault. You literally can't. Because what the frick did he... You literally just can't say it wasn't his fault, because it literally was. Literally just cannot say it was not his fault, because that literally was. I would have Supersonic right now if it was not for that loser, bro. What am I doing? Okay, I see. Okay, to be fair, I meant to jump, but I didn't mean to jump, if that makes any sense. That was my fault. I meant to jump, just not that early. I don't know why I jumped that early. I really don't know what possessed what kind of mind goblin D's nuts my brain took over. I wanted that so bad, and now I just don't get it. Okay. Okay, we're almost done with the game, though. So, I know we are, because this is the third to last zone. And then we got Metallic Madness, and then we've got, what was it? We got, one ring to win them all! Oh my gosh, dude. The way they rage bait you with how close that is insane. Alright, let's hit it. Let's go, baby! I'm just gonna go ahead and hit Supersonic, why not? Hit Supersonic, yeah, baby! Ooh, give me that. One more ring to woo them all. Because look, bro, they got... It's not the Death Egg that's sitting under there anymore. It's the freaking Little Planet, bro. Like, why does Little Planet... When did Little Planet come into the equation? What is the whole, like... Dude, I've played this game for so long, and I still don't know the overall lore, aside from the Phantom Rubies involved. Like, why is what's it called, Little Planet, even involved? What's the purpose? Why is it here? Why is it even involved? They just threw that in purely for nostalgia bait for the CD fans, bro, because they knew CD fans weren't gonna like this game because it's actually competently designed. So they were just like, all right, we'll throw Little Planet in there, and that's it. Like, bro. Easy. Okay. Time to rev the engine. I love that so much. It's so funny. Alright. Hopefully this will take me less time than Sonic 3 did, because I did have some flubs in Sonic 3. I normally flub less in Sonic Mania, so... Oh my gosh, bro, hold up. Y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this, because even with the Totino's Mania pack, bro, this junk is still pretty fire. Although it has Friday Night Funkin', I forgot about that. I hate that. I hate that game series so much. I don't know if I've said that before. I might have said it on a stream or like in a video at some point, but bro, I hate Friday Night Funkin' so freaking much, bro. It's just so, like, I don't know, like it gives me the same kind of corny vibe that, like, the later parts of the Five Nights at Freddy's fan base gave me. Because, like, I used to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, like, when the games first came out. And then I left the fan base before the fan base got, like, really bad. So it just kind of, I don't know. Like, it gives me the same kind of corn, like, I don't know. I just feel like everybody that, like, plays Friday Night Funkin' is just kind of corny, bro. Like, you could play literally any other better rhythm game than Friday Night Funkin', bro. You literally could. And you just choose not to for some reason. Like, choose, like, play, like, I don't know, play, like, Geometry Dash, bro. Like, Geometry Dash is better. Does Geometry Dash even have a fan base? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I would assume... Oh, there we go. I was about to say. Oh, I hoed myself with that. I ain't gonna lie. So if I had gotten hurt there, I couldn't have been mad at anybody but myself. Jump over that. Jump that. I'm pretty sure that's Friday Night Funkin'. I would assume it is, but I don't know. Sounds like it is. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments if you make it this far. I doubt it. Nobody really watches my videos all the way through, so you probably didn't even hear my tangent. My random tangent right in the middle of freaking flying battery zone, bro. The Need for Speed. I do know that's... Corey in the house? No? Sounds like it. Bro! So, okay, so right now, the Corey in the house DS game is like trend, like it like is beaten like Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Right, like it's alright. But bro, let me tell you something. Everybody's like buying this game, and I feel so awesome because I already own this game and I've played and beat Corey in the house, and I can't even lie to you. The game is unironically fire. The Corey in the House DS video game. I still have it. When I find a time to like go through, when I like move and I dig out of my shed, I'm gonna go get my daggum DS and I am going to 100% dig up my Corey in the House copy so y'all can see. Just so y'all know I'm not lying. So I'm not capping. Okay, hold on. I gotta shut up because I need to focus here. Oh, he psyched me out. One, two. There we go. Okay, he psyched me out. I wonder if they released like an update for this game or something, because like he low-key psyched me out there. What? How did you know? Woo!
We win.
Let's hear it, baby. Oh, you gotta hear this, because this junk is fire. No! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up!
Cheaters. 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 Bam. Bam. Yeah. Love it. It's like they're made for me. The need for speed.
Dude, the saxophone. I can't. Somehow I made it through this section without having to shrink down, so that's interesting. I'm kind of lost, but I'm also not at the same time. Like, I kind of know where I'm at. Okay, I know where I'm at. I've seen this before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've seen this before. I didn't even need that. I just grab it because I want to. Hold up, wait, listen. So good, bro. I can't even lie, they cooked with this, even though it's a meme playlist. They cooked. They cooked so hard. Silva Gunner. Nice. Jump off that. No, I could have made that. Jump. Yeah, don't spawn on me. Good. Nice, there we go. Dude, the chibi battle was such a good idea. I still can't believe they did this, bro. I was like, I remember playing this for the first time, bro, and I was like, no shot they did this, dude. Oh, the last three are Amy. That's insane. Wait, where's Amy? Oh, there she is. You're gonna destroy his robot by flipping a switch and making him fall out, bro. That's crazy to me. Totinos, how did you know? Woo! Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Grow and change as a person. Be the best you can be. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway. Ah, I'm afraid of lightning. That's why Tails is a loser, bro. I've just kind of ran out of things to say. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know. Like, I'm not bored. I'm actually having a lot of freaking fun playing through the game right now. I just don't really have anything to say because, well, like I said, I've played this game so many daggum times, there's really nothing left for me to say about it, so I'm just gonna say whatever kind of comes to my head, and that'll be it. I'll let y'all listen to this, though, because there's lyrics on this, and this junk is fire. Yeah, I didn't want to ruin the song, but I'm kind of nervous and I'm trying to get through here. I don't want to lose my rings. Okay, there we go. So I'm trying to get through here, especially knowing what mini boss comes up. And if y'all know anything about my channel or anything, you would know I hate that mini boss like crazy. So, okay, don't. There we go. Good. Just trying not to fumble on that. Time to rev the engine. I love it. It's so funny. Me when it's time to rev the engine. Okay, hit that. And then jump. Well, I was gonna jump, but the game kind of didn't let me. Oh, okay, so that was just a I don't know why I thought there would be a lightning shield there. Oh, that's why, because in Encore mode, there's a lightning shield there. That's why. I was like, why was there not a lightning shield? I was tripping. Okay, hit that. And hit that, and then hit that. There we go, hit that. Like they're made for me. Alright, let's hit it. Yeah, I don't like this boss, as y'all know. I hate this boss, and I hate that they brought it back, too. They knew what they was doing, too. I mean, I get it, they had to pay homage to Sonic 3 and Knuckles somehow, or Death Egg Zone. And while I respect it to some extent, I still hate it. I still absolutely freaking hate it. Because this boss sucks, and I still don't know how it works to this day. Even with that newer, well, the new phase, I kind of know how it works, but yeah, I remember seeing it for the first time. I was like, oh, nah, bro. What? Woo!
We win.
We go 4 minutes, though. Not bad. Not bad. And then we beat the game. You know, when I was talking earlier and I said, like, grow and change as a person, I think about that low-tier god meme where it's just a picture of him, like flexing or whatever. Or, like, trying to flex or whatever. And it is him just low-key, and it just says grow and change as a person. That junk is the funniest image I've ever... Aside from... aside from the LeBron one, where it's, like, LeBron shooting the shot, and it's, like, one... And it says, like, 1% or whatever. And aside from that, like, legit, like, that's, like, my favorite image on the face of the planet. It's so freaking funny. Oh, I forgot about that. But I made a post the other day because of the snow and the ice. Well, it wasn't snow as it was today, but it was like icy all this past week, right? And so I wasn't home because I was my dad is currently out of town right now, like he's in a different country right now doing some stuff. And so so I'm there, and I'm there with my mom, staying with my mom, and I'm there staying with my mom, and so I make a post on my what is it, my YouTube community post or whatever, and I tell people, I'm like, yeah, like percent chance of the percent chance that I'm gonna upload this week because of the ice storm. And then I posted that image because one, it was that freaking funny. But bro, even funnier was somebody, a frequent like watcher of like my streams and videos and stuff like that, frequent person, comments on the post and goes, yeah, Bronny would make that shot. And that junk had me dying, bro. That junk had me dying because like they were not, were they wrong? Were they wrong? No, Bronny would make that shot, bro. I'm not a look. Not to talk about sports again. Not to talk about sports again, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Who cares? Because I know this is gonna be boring to y'all, and trust me, it's just as boring to me as it is to y'all. But bro, 100%. Like I'm not knowledgeable. I don't have ball knowledge like that. I'm not knowledgeable in basketball like that. But bro, let me tell you something. Bronny would 100% make that shot because LeBron, at the end of the day, even if I don't really like LeBron or think he's the best in the league, I can tell you this 100%. The glaze LeBron gets is justified. Now, I will say this. Hot take. I do think MJ's better than LeBron. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, but he beat all... Bro, okay. Let me tell you something. That boy, Shaquille O'Neal. First of all, best dude ever. Shaquille O'Neal, not only is he just funny and he's a meme, but he's just amazing. We love Shaquille O'Neal around here in these parts. Shaquille O'Neal slander will not be tolerated. That's how much I love Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. But I'll say this. Shaquille O'Neal, bro, has played with both LeBron and Jordan, and this dude's like, every time that debate comes up, he always says Jordan. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take the word of the guy who's played with Jordan compared to just somebody who's like sat behind a booth looking at stats all day and is like, oh yeah, well the stats don't lie. Jordan is, you know, he's old news. He's not as good. And it's like, this man, Shaquille O'Neal, has played with him, dude. He's played with him. He knows. He knows. It's not just about you sitting behind the daggum booth naming out stats all day, because first of all, you're probably a newer guy compared to back then when they had LeBron there and Jordan there. But it's like, this man Shaquille O'Neal has played with both Jordan, Kevin Durant, he's played with Kobe, he's played with LeBron, he's played with all of these people. He knows, bro. That's why I to this day, if Shaquille O'Neal says it, I'm gonna believe it, because at the end of the day, he's played with those players, so I know he knows, dude. I just know he knows. I'm gonna believe Shaquille O'Neal. Not only because of that, but just because Shaquille O'Neal's the GOAT like that, so I have no reason to doubt Shaquille O'Neal's judgment. That's all I gotta say. I would never doubt Shaquille O'Neal. I would never doubt his judgment on anything. I just wouldn't, because I love him that much, bro. Shaquille O'Neal Glaze in 2026? Yes, sir. Alright. And the big 26, as they like to say. I hate it when people say that. Like, bro. Like, I get it. But, like, it's a slang thing. But, like, it's kind of dumb, bro. It's about, like... It's like 6'7", bro. Dude. You know, I just realized 6'7" is never going to die. You know why? Because we're in 2026. And next year is 2027, bro. They're going to be like... Oh, well, it was about 6 or 7 years. Oh my gosh, bro. It might be time for me to just end it all, bro. Just grab the Glock from my room. From behind the case I keep here. It might be just time to grab the Glock and end it all. It might just be time, low-key. It might just be time, because honestly, I can't be asked, bro. If I gotta witness that for the next 2 years, because they did 6-7 last year too. If I gotta experience that because of the way that the years lined up, bro. And like, I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, but Braspy, you're Gen Z, aren't you? You're older Gen Z. You can't say anything. You thought 21 was funny. There was backstory to 21, bro. 21 is funny because there was backstory. That's what made it so entertaining. That's what made it so funny. I mean, sure, you could argue that I used to laugh at E. E was stupid, I'm not gonna lie. And I laughed at E, and that was stupid. But it was funny because it was Markiplier. And like, if you understand Markipliers, bro, Markipliers is just funny. Okay, wait for him. Give me. There we go. Trying to at least get one off every. Okay, there we go. This will be easy. I just gotta make sure Supersonic doesn't run out, and we're good to go. Tails, get in here. Well, there we go. And now all we gotta do is beat the game in Egg Reverie, which I do really like Egg Reverie. I know a lot of people have some differing opinions on Egg Reverie, but I really like it. Bro, I just hope this video was good. Because I just talked about some not caring and self-improvement stuff in the same vein, bro. But like, to be fair, I'll say this. I do think not caring can be helpful, because a lot of, like I said, a lot of people just care too much nowadays about like everything, and it's a form of peer pressure. And I really think it would do wonders for your mental health to just stop caring, because that's what I did. Like, I cared about everything, and that's what made me so depressed at the end of the day. And that's why I stopped caring, because stopping caring made it to where I made myself better as a person and improved, you know? That's the way I feel, you know? Where'd you go? There you are. I hate that you never fight the Heavy King at all in this until what is it? This fight at all. And then you get to fight him early in Knuckles, and then in the Knuckles and Knuckles playthrough, you get to fight him twice. And the Knuckles and Knuckles ending, bro, so freaking hilarious. I love that junk. There we go, hit that. Dude, it's been a while since I played with Knuckles in this game, though. For real. Come down here. There we go. I was about to say, come down here where I can hit you. I think Eggman's gonna die first. Dadgum. Dude, these guys take way more hits now. I feel like they do. Like, you did not take this many hits whenever I originally fought y'all. I had him right there. Okay, Eggman should be going down first, right? I think so. Eggman, come here. Eggy. Eggman. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say Eggman should be going down first. There we go. And then Heavy King. And it doesn't matter because I still finish off Eggman. So, here's what it is. Yay! Time to go to Sonic Forces! Woo! But anyway, that's it for Sonic Mania. I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be the last time I play Sonic Mania with absolutely no good commentary whatsoever, because at the end of the freaking day, we are all winners thanks to Totino's Pizza Rolls. I forgot about that. Hold on. I gotta... I'm Totino, the pizza boy. We are all winners thanks to Totino's Pizza Rolls. Anyway, that's gonna be it for Sonic Mania. Next time y'all see me, it's gonna be Sonic Superstars. I don't know if I'm gonna get that up on a weekly basis like I have been. Hopefully I can, if I can get something together, because I have something special planned for the Sonic Superstars playthrough. So I hope to get that up on a semi-regular basis. So I hope you guys will be patient with that. But that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.